Hi, I'm Scott Rodgers, co-owner of Key Bait Solutions. I'm here with my business partner Richard Cox. We're down in Millstone Pool, Limoges. It's a 7-acre lake, approximately 130 fish to mid-60s. Good at the 40s, 30s, a few 50s chucked in as well, and maybe a couple of fish over 60, I believe. I'm middle of the lake. I am at the moment. I've been here four trips previous. So I've got a bit of an insight. It was with me and Richard going to France every now and then. It was my turn to go first, if you like, and so I'm picking the swims. So I'm in the middle swim. Although on my previous trips, I've done most of my fishing where Richard is in the shallows. It's worked well for me. The weather's going to change a little bit tomorrow, and it's going to get a little bit cooler. Where at the moment it's red hot in the daytime, cool nights. Really cold this morning it was. So I just fancy, I've got 6s and 7s out here in front of me, feet. We're going to catch some carp hopefully.
We got down the pool yesterday, long old drive, but when we got here we had a quick walk round. We've got the shallower end down here and the deeper end up there. Unfortunately, my past experience in draws I lost.
But I'm in the middle of the lake, and just thinking the fish got to come by me one way or the other. The weather's going to change a little bit tomorrow, and it's going to get a little bit cooler. Where at the moment it's red hot in the daytime, cool nights. Really cold this morning it was.
I've ended up fishing in here. And there's an opportunity because behind the island it's really shallow and it's going to be a nice day. So hopefully there'll be an opportunity to be had later, because behind the island we have got some shallow water and I'm sure they'll get up there. We've got a spit that comes out, might be able to work the washing line system off that later on in the week. If I stay in this swim, I'll be honest, there's not many fish in the swim at the minute, and I'm up against it. Most of the fish are down the other end, but Scott's up there.
I just fancy, I've got 6s and 7s out here in front of me, feet. We're going to catch some carp, hopefully.
I've got to try and make something happen. I'll probably just go off stalking, see what I can do, try and bait a few spots, and we'll go from there. In the night, I did see a couple up there, so I actually went up in the night and put a bit of bait up there thinking as it gets warmer through the day, a few more might get up there. They've had a bit of free bait, so I might get an opportunity to do a bit of stalking.
Yeah, so we're in the old mill house here, and we're keeping out the sun now, so it's a lot cooler in here. It's nice in here. I've got my rods just outside the window here, in the bit of a bracken, and Richard's a bit further down, 50 yards down to my right. And yeah, we'll see if we can catch perfect stalking. This is that roasting outside in the cool, beer on tap in the fridge.
Scott spread some bait down this margin yesterday. We thought we'd just come down for a couple of hours before the real heat of the afternoon gets in. I'm fishing triple up bait, which I like doing in France anyway. I've just dipped it in our peach stem because I want just that bit of extra attraction before, because I'm not putting a lot of bait out, like I say, literally 3 or 4 hook freebies around my hook bait. Got 3 in a little bag, and yeah, we'll get it out. Yeah, I've done a couple of hours down the dam wall, but there's fish up there, but it's a bit deep. The water's too deep really to get a bite in this sort of conditions. So I've come right down the other end of the lake where I put some bait in the early hours of yesterday morning because I'd seen an odd one roll, and this is nice and shallow. And fingers crossed, I can maybe make something happen. But I can see one now. Its back's just, I mean, it's that shallow. It's about 1.5 foot, so this will be shit all bust, to put it bluntly. Well, that didn't take long. But this shallow water and some carp, it's nothing better. Not in my eyes anyway. I really needed that, even though it's probably 100 yards down the lake. Just, they weren't in front of me last night, and I saw them showing in this bay through between 2 islands. So 1 o'clock this morning, I was down, putting a good kilo or so of bait out, probably about 1.5 kilos actually thinking about it, but just install that confidence. We knew they'd be here today, and yeah, happy days. We've got a lovely carp. What a way to get me off the mark, because like I say, last night was a bit challenging, and if I'm not on carp, I'm just not happy. In fact, it's fair to say I was a miserable devil last night because I wasn't on the carp, but fortunately we've seen them middle of the night, give him some twisted peach and jobs of fish, as they say.
Yeah, first morning, came down here at midnight, where I baited up a bit further out into the lake. There was rolling close, a lot closer in there, about 1.5 and then fell out. So I just wound it in, dropped 6 baits on it, 3 baits were in there, a little wafted up bait, and it's rounded off just after the first light. Feels a good fish. Yeah, it's always nice to get your first bite. So here we are, first morning on the lake, 45-14 error. Just caught in the edge. Moved the bait from last night around about midnight to much closer in, because it's just shown closer in. A big one walloped out where I caught this one from, and as I came down to reposition it, another one rolled close in, but it didn't seem as big, so I went for the bigger one. Who knows, I might have had it. So there we go. Well, please, on the peach. Twisted peach, wafter up bait.
Well, how about that? 45.5 pound, 2 foot of water, orange PC1 with a scattering of twister peach around it. Very pleased. Well, we were just returning the 45 and believe it or not, only a few yards away from where we were returning it, we had another bite on the right hand rod, 41.12.
Fish is showing. They're all over the place. And this one in the margin just rattled off. So it's nice. I've not used this bait down here before. I've had a few liners on my left hand rod. That's been a bit a tighter line, but this is my right hand rod. Full moon. So it's always good to get one, isn't it? I can get the bugger in. Try out the bobblers. 43.4. Oh, Millstone fish. It's not bad fish, is it? Hey. Yeah, we'll get this one back. We'll get this one back and catch another, hopefully. They're boshing about all over the place. There you go.
Okay, so quick update. After feeling I wasn't really on many fish, I might have been on the odd one, but I wasn't on many fish in the other swim. I thought I'd move up here where we'd heard them in the night. Well, I'd heard them in the night, big style. And last night was alive with them. Woke up this morning a little bit, one had a bite. I put a bit more bait than I thought I was going to, but the gut told me to put a little bit more in. Did that and, well, fortunately it's paid off. I've just had a double take, so very happy. So the first bite of the double take, still not the biggest, but like I say, it's a bite. If you make bites, you've got to be happy. And I'll quickly show you what rigs I've used for catching those. Basically very simple, just a stiff hook link, little kicker, barbless hook, long straight point, bait screw. And on that, I've just been literally screwing a 16mm twister peach wafter on it. Over that, I've been feeding 12mm and also mixing those with 16mm and 14mm. So, a bit of a mixture sizing bait and a simple wafter.
This was my ninth fish, and I've had two from my swim, just directly in front of me. I've had the others from all over the place. Think about moving. I piled the bait in on the post in rod where I caught my first fish. Well, I caught one the other night, and I put a load of chops out there last night. I had a few liners on it. I've seen a few show over it. And I thought I'd put enough bait in there to change their minds. But even though they're on the bait, they're still wary of being big bed today.
What are you saying, Scott?
This will be the big gill for this one, Alex. £63 mirror. Yeah, well, it's a big fish. I've got moving net with me.
Yeah,
It's a big fish, this is. There's a lump.
that is a lump.